Hi, my name is Ann Linden, and I've been a member here for 25 years now. And as many of you know, I have been facilitating Grief Share now for 2 or 3 years. And a part of my Grief Share, one of my Grief Share groups had decided that they wanted to still meet after Grief Share. They became a very tight-knit group and wanted to continue meeting, but not talk about grief every week. So we decided to start a small group at my house to study the Bible. And some of them were astonished that there were some things in the Bible that they didn't know about, because in the book of Romans it also goes back to the Old Testament, and they didn't know some of these stories because not all of those stories are the mainstream stories you hear about growing up. And some of the members of our group, there are just light bulbs going off. They're just saying, this is incredible. This is a story I didn't know about. Some of the members of our group who never really studied the Bible before, where they say, I never thought that this would happen to me. I had one member who said to me, if you ever would have told me that I would be coming home daily saying, where's my Bible? I need to read my Bible tonight, I would have told you, no, that's never going to happen. So people are picking up their Bibles and saying they didn't know stories, they didn't understand these stories, they didn't understand the deeper meaning in some of these stories. And it's just been such a beautiful thing. We all pray for each other, we all check up on each other, and we're like a family. Okay, my group is composed of one person who's been going to church her whole life, Methodist church, and then I have another member who's been going on and off to, I believe, Lutheran church most of her life, doesn't attend church on a regular basis anymore. We have 2 members, a woman and her nephew, who were raised Catholic, and they're not regular churchgoers, but they come regularly to this study. And then we have another member who is a Catholic who regularly goes to church, is a very devout Catholic. So we do have a wide variety of diversity within our group. Sometimes in our group, we'll watch a video from the Bible Project before we start a new book in the Bible, so that it's helpful for us to get a little introduction to that book of the Bible. And anything else that someone sees, or we'll send each other videos or anything that we think might be helpful to our group. So we continue sharing throughout the week if need be. And then the other question that we ask each other as we're going through the Bible is not just the knowledge of understanding the Bible, but how does this apply to me today? How can this make me a better Christian? And that's where the grace and mercy comes in. How can we be graceful to other people? How can we help other people in our journey? How can we bring disciples? How can we make disciples of other people? How can we be the hands and feet of Jesus? This group has helped me tremendously in my spiritual journey. I have taught Bible studies since probably the early 2000s in various different groups at this church. And sometimes after a while, it almost seems like work after you have done a Bible study for so long and you need to take a break. I've not taken a break from this group. I don't want to take a break from this group. This group is phenomenal, and again, I feel like it's family and friends, and I want them to get together, and I want them to come over and for us to delve into the Bible together. It also has structured my reading of the Bible as well. so that I make sure that I'm in the Bible so that I can continue with my journey and my relationship with God. Thank you for listening to me and watching, and I hope that when you go out into the world today, you can be the hope and light of Jesus to the rest of the world. Thank you.